I think the only next step after the browser is the OS. That's the final frontier. Because the only reason you even build a browser for doing a lot of the agents is you cannot control iOS or Android. It's interesting, you might think Android is open source, so you can control it. No, you can fork it and you can make Android whatever you want, but you really cannot get a phone maker to ship your version of Android without getting approval from Google for that. And if they're not the default search, they're not going to let you ship a version of Android with the Play Store and with the core Google apps of Google Maps and YouTube and Gmail and Calendar and so on. And if they don't ship their apps on and let other people ship their apps on your version of Android, no phone maker is even incentivized to sell those phones in any market. So you basically have to build a super app that can call every other app, such that you don't even need the app store. But that's kind of why you need the browser, because the browser essentially, once it becomes an everything app and it can call Ubers and buy stuff on Amazon, and generative UIs are also so fast and nimble and like doesn't feel like you're missing out on the apps. You would still need things like X and Instagram and WhatsApp to message people. Like it's very hard to get around the lack of having apps. So I think this is a much bigger vision than even shipping the browser. That's the ultimate end game. And I don't think we have graduated to work on that. The best step to get there, to deserve a right to try that, is to ship a really amazing mobile browser and get a lot of distribution on this and really improve the reliability and latency of the product to the extent that people feel like the browser is the everything app and it feels like an OS by itself. And they're willing to actually try out a new phone that can have like a new version of Android. And I think that's in my opinion, once you complete that last step in the trajectory, that'll be the true end of like the Google monopoly, in my opinion. Because